Hey there, and welcome into another exciting episode of A for Effort. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we start off giving thanks to our unofficial sponsor of the podcast, AMC A-List. $21.95 a month gets you 3 movies a week at local AMC theaters in your area. Check AMC.com for theater listings and offer availability. On today's episode, I saw Ready or Not. Now, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I kind of was back and forth. Is it going to be stupid? Is it going to be just awful? Like one of those bad, but so bad it's good movies. And I'll be honest with you, I loved this movie. It was pretty much everything I want out of a summer movie flick. It had great action, it had some great comedy, and it was just downright hilarious. And it had no reason to be, but it was funny as hell. Like, the premise is so stupid that you could almost, again, laugh about how much and how terrible it is, but it ends up working on one of those so bad it's good levels. And the plot behind it is there's this family, they made a deal with the devil when back ages ago, and every time a new family member gets married, they all have to get together and they have to play a game. And every once in a while, once in a blue moon, that game happens to be hide or seek. And when the game is hide or seek, they have to kill the hider. And again, it sounds stupid. It is stupid, but in the end works. The lead character is hilarious. She just steals the show. Every little mannerism that she makes, every little decision she makes in the movie makes sense and is spot on to how anyone would react to a situation like what she's in. It works on so many levels. Like I said, it could go one way and it could turn into a movie that's just downright bad. But at the same time, it's laughably funny and just ends up being good. I had a good time. I really thought to myself, wow, I'm going to hate this movie, and I ended up loving it. I thought it was great. It was so much better than I anticipated. It just gives you everything you want out of a summer flick. So, the cinematography was decent enough. The acting was pretty good. The biggest name in it for me personally was Adam Brody, and his role is small but impactful. The overall family dynamic it was great. One of the in-laws, I don't know his name in the movie, but I know him as Donnie from Orphan Black, and he's great. The movie's great. There are so many funny little bits and it's got nonsensical gore. It's just gory to be gory, but it's gory in a good way. It's not bad gore. It's not the type of gore that you're like, oh, what did I just watch? It's the type of gore that just makes you laugh and goes, ha, that's the type of stuff you got in this movie. And again, I enjoyed Ready or Not, and for that, it gets an A for effort, because it's not good enough in a sense to get an A+, and it's definitely nowhere near bad to get an A-. So an A for effort's a perfect spot for this movie. Again, you don't need to run out and see it. It's maybe not worth the time of day to get out and go pay money to go see this movie, but I do recommend it once it's somewhere for you to watch it on a Blu-ray or on a Redbox or a Netflix or one of the 100 streaming services we're about to have. So again, A for effort for Ready or Not. Hilarious movie. Definitely one worth watching at some point. I have been your host, Matt. Check out all the rest of the reviews on the YouTube channel. Check out my weekly show, The Geekly F, where we talk about all things nerdy, and you can find that on Apple, Google, and Spotify. Come back to us next time on another exciting episode of A for Effort, where we will always have quality movie reviews.